How about the elegant sport of tennis?
All right, yeah, because it used to be such a gentlemanly game, right? But suddenly, in the 1970s, along came several brash players who argued and showed off, and it kind of changed the decorum of these matches.
Yes, and Greatest Sports Legends actually featured 3 of them.
Did you ever worry that possibly you were going against their grain? Did that ever bother you?
Well, at that time, there was no rules. So when it's no rules, and you do things and people let you do it, you continue doing. And maybe if they impose some rules that time, maybe I will stop doing that and become some different person. But like now, they have different rules, and I'm glad that, they don't have these rules when I was playing. Otherwise, I'll be a poor boy.
You were more or less the rogue, the street kid.
I like that.
And a lot of kids were booing you.
Well, I didn't really mind that too much. At that age, I was more interested in going out and giving them the best tennis that I had. Whether you're for me or whether you're against me, you were going to come out and I was going to give you my best.
And then, of course, there's John McEnroe, who earned the title Super Brat. It seems like during every match, John would reach the breaking point and start arguing with the umpire.
I've played and accomplished a lot in tennis, yet I still find myself getting caught up in that stuff. And now it's clearly hurt my tennis. Initially, somehow it seemed to propel me, and I was probably one of the only players that ever actually could improve from an incident like that.
All right, Wes, so I ask you the question, was this bad behavior good or bad for the sport of tennis?
I mean, I think as long as it's authentic and not some act, you're good. But, ultimately, you want the players to be themselves. And we're talking about some of the most talented players in tennis history. They all reached #1 at one point of their career.
Yeah, I would agree with you. These 3 players might have been controversial, but they certainly added a lot of color to the sport of tennis.
Oh, most definitely. You always knew you were in for some kind of drama. Some fans came literally just to root against them, but they made it an event. They brought that electricity. Now, I don't think you're going to find a Nastase, a Connors, or a McEnroe out on the court today.
Yeah, top players like Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, certainly future legends, but I think they comport themselves quite well nowadays.